District 83 State Representative Dustin Burrows says in the weeks after the Uvalde shooting, his committee spent hundreds of hours interviewing more than 70 people to figure out where those failures came from. But tonight was also an important opportunity for people to hear from leaders of our area's largest school district and how they plan to keep its campuses safe from harm.
We were back and forth in Uvalde for 44 days. That's how long it took us from the day the committee was created to publish this report and publish it to the public.
Tuesday night, Lubbock State Representative Dustin Burrows, who led the committee that investigated the Robb Elementary shooting, broke down the committee's findings at an open meeting back in his home district. The tragedy at Uvalde back in May killed 19 students and 2 teachers.
There was a false sense of security going on across that community. Our big conclusion was every single system that had been set up from the schools to the ISD to the other police agencies that were involved failed that day because they were not adequately prepared for the challenges that they met.
77 minutes passed between the time the attacker walked in and unlocked a door to when officers finally killed him. Burrows said according to the district's active shooter plan, then Police Chief Pete Arredondo should have been in control. But Arredondo didn't think he was in charge of the response.
If you show up on a scene and you've been trained and you find out the guy who's supposed to be in charge is in the hallway, alarm bells should be going off. Well, who's the overall commander? There was none. And if there is none, you're supposed to go ask questions. You're supposed to go volunteer your services. And they did not do that day.
Burrows says doors that should have always been locked.
That day, all 3 exterior doors were unlocked. 1 should have been locked according to their protocol. 2 were always unlocked and remained. They continued to kind of not pay attention to what they had submitted as their school safety plan.
Lubbock ISD school board member Lala Chavez says following the Uvalde massacre, the district was audited multiple times to check the safety of their schools.
We had 7 of them, and I'm happy to say that out of the 7, we had 6 with no findings. 1 with findings. It was an interior classroom door, was found locked and open.
And since then has spent thousands of dollars on making sure students and teachers are safe every time they enter the classroom.
I'm proud of Allies for what they've done for our students and for our staff, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, our staff, their families, and our students.
And Chavez says events like these are important for the community to be able to see